So, you're thinking about moving to the Dallas-Fort Worth area. You really want to get away from the hustle and bustle of that big city. How about Denton County? We are located just north of Dallas and Fort Worth. We're in that Golden Triangle region of Dallas-Fort Worth, just in the north. And there's a lot of great cities in Denton County. And I want to talk today about myths that we see in the real estate industry. So, have you ever heard the phrase, don't believe everything you hear? That's especially true when you're thinking about buying or selling in today's market. There's a lot of misinformation out there, and you want to make sure you have someone you can trust to get that right information. All the time I'll hear things and I'll just say, well, where did you hear that? That's misinformation. So, if you can partner with a great real estate agent, they'll help you. Because interest rates are kind of high still, we're at 7, and then we've moved down a little bit towards 6.5. And maybe once September comes, we might see a price or an interest rate deduction. But right now, I think people are waiting, and I don't know if they know why they're waiting. So I think they think like maybe once there's a crash or something that there will be a better deal to be had. So if you heard that a crash is coming, it's not. That's not going to happen. What is actually happening is prices vary by market, even by neighborhood, really by city, by neighborhood, all that. And there's a lot of data out there, lots of sources where you can hear, so many different things. We're not quite into a balanced market. We are still a seller's market. And now the buyers do have more negotiating power than they did, say, 2 years ago. But across the board, there is an undersupply of homes for sale today. And that's why new home builders are doing so well. So what you want to think about, why today's inventory won't make prices crash. So existing homes, it used to be like back in 2008, there was a 10.5-month supply of homes. And now there's about a 4-month supply of homes. That's kind of Denton County and what's going on. Back then, there was 1.5 million new homes, and now maybe 1 million new homes. Foreclosures, there was a lot back then. 1.7 million if we're going back to 2008. Now, because all lending practices and standards changed after that time, there may be 300,000 across the whole country. So there's not a whole lot of foreclosures out there. So if you're thinking you're going to find a foreclosure, that might be harder to do than you expect. The other thing is sometimes people think they're not going to be able to find anything to buy. But if you talk to a real estate agent, you should be able to give them kind of a buy list of what you're looking for in a house. And then once they see that, they can either put you on a search for that, or once they see that, they can help you with that. There are fewer homes on the market right now than there were in the mid 2010s, to 20s. 2022, I think, was like May of 2022 was the peak of the demand for houses. So we are getting closer to balance. We have about 4 months of inventory on the market. The supply of homes for sale is improving. So for a buyer, that's more helpful. You're going to have more choices, right? And like back then in 2022 was maybe 30 days, if that, of supply. And so that's why houses were just going like crazy. Sellers could get just about anything they want. And now we're seeing more like a 4-month inventory. And really the middle ground is a 6-month inventory of houses to become a balanced market. So right now we are seeing more a seller's market, but still home sales are improving. Okay, next, I have to wait until I have enough for a 20% down payment. Here's the thing. There are all kinds of buying options, right? So you don't have to necessarily have 20% down. That's maybe for a conventional loan if you don't want to pay PMI. However, FHA loans is 3.5 down. If you're a veteran, it's 0% down. So there's a lot of programs out there for people to buy homes, and a great real estate agent can help you with a great lender to get them through that. So today's median down price is less than 20%. So it was first-time home buyers, typically it's about 6% down, and repeat home buyers is 17% down. So we're seeing less being put down on houses now. But the thing is, and what always gets me, is if you are renting a house or you're renting an apartment or whatever, take whatever that amount is and add it up, because your net worth as a renter is less than if you're a homeowner, right? And you're making that landlord or that apartment owner rich by paying that amount each month, where if you invest in yourself and buy a house, then you're putting that money towards you and you're going to build equity, and that house is going to appreciate over time. And I would suggest try not to move for 5 years, but in that time, you're going to make some money. And once you can get 20% difference between the value of the house and what you owe, if you haven't put 20% down or in the first place, then you will want to refinance then, and the rates might be even lower then, and you'll get a better price and not have to pay PMI at that point. So that does help your payment as well. So bottom line is, if you have any questions about the misconceptions out there when you're looking to buy a house, let me know. I can help you with that, and we'll guide you and help you with the right solution for you. My clients are clients forever, and I want to make them happy in whatever it is they want. It's not what I want, it's what they want. So I try to match that with their search and find them that right house.